sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back again here today on TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Please punch the like button on your way in the building. Let your friends and family members know about the channel as well. Shout out to the Mod Squad and shout out to all the members of the channel. We got some exclusive coverage of training camp, and I'll be discussing everything that went on today, some of the inside scoop from someone who was actually there, and so much more. As you can see, the title says Miami Dolphins Day 2 training camp, Tua taking tons of risks. And we're going to talk about what that means and more coming up. But before we do, again, punch the like button one more time. If you're new to the channel, subscribe now here to TDPHINSTALK. Before we get started, I just did a video on Ramsey, the situation. Go check that out. Spoke with my guy and I said, what's the real scoop on the Ramsey situation? They don't know. None of them know. Nobody knows. Everybody there, none of them, they don't even really truly know what even happened. A whole bunch of speculation and people saying, I think this happened and that happened. None of them really know because they're all conflicting stories. So I was told at this point, don't report on anything and just saying what Twitter and all that saying. Just wait to see what the ending of what's wrong with them and go from there. Because all this stuff out here on Twitter with cramps and all that, there is no confirmation of that whatsoever. All right, so We don't have nothing. We just got to wait to see what they come out and say. Oh, Ramsey's going to be fine. He just tweaked a little something. Hopefully, right? Hopefully. He was just concerned. He thought he did so, hopefully that's the case. So we'll again, as the information comes in, we'll continue to evaluate it. But I was told camp was it was okay today. It was definitely more eventful than yesterday because it was a lot of back and forth, which you want because iron sharpen iron. You want a good, healthy competition. You want the offense winning a little. You want the defense winning a little. I believe the defense is winning more than the offense. I was told that all the short stuff underneath, the offense is eating up all day. But most of the deep balls and stuff, it's slim. It's slim pickings. But that's also Fangio's system. I told y'all. In Fangio's system, offenses can run the ball on the weak side. The strong side. They can run the ball on the strong side because Fangio runs an underload. He overloads the weak side, which is an underload. And you can dink and dunk all day. It's a bend but don't break. You can get the underneath stuff coming across in those zones. You can get them all day. But the deep stuff is slim pickings. It's happening, but it's slim pickings. It's slim pickings. I was told there's pass breakups all over the field. I guess I'll just dive straight into what y'all really want to hear. What was said about Tua. Tua made a lot of nice throws today, short and intermediate, I was told. But he just keeps taking a lot of risks that are unnecessary. Let's just put it like that. This is training camp. You want to take risks, but there was a concern that he's so comfortable and familiar with his main two guys that even if it's great coverage, he throws the ball. What have I been saying? And that was just told to me. And they said a lot of throws today, pass breakups because the defender was there, but the ball's coming anyway. Somebody said was ball placement a major factor. He didn't say. I'm gonna talk to him later again because he had to go and I had to go too. But we didn't talk about ball placement today. He didn't say anything about ball placement. But he did tell me Tua almost got picked off 4 times today, and only one of them was a pick. He said he almost got picked off 4 times. He counted 4 times where you lucked out. That's a pick. But he only got picked once. 4 potential picks today. Hold on. I'm getting set the link. Okay, I just got a thread of recap in camp by one of the beat writers. I'll just leave it at that. You can find the thread on your own if you want to go find it. But let me read their thread because it's very descriptive of camp today. Some highlights from Dolphins team drills on Thursday in practice. 7-on-7. Kohu intercepted Tua. Okay. Targeting Tyreek over the middle. First Tua interception of camp. So this is going across the middle. Kader Kohu showing up. That's a good sign on defense for Kohu. That is a good sign for Kohu, especially with the news. All right. Next up, Tua responds with a pair of tight window conversions on 3rd and medium to Waddle and Cedric Wilson. So 3rd and medium is pretty much like 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. That's how that works. Okay. But he did respond right after that pick. 2 tight window throws. They say there was some nice throws today. And that was on Waddle and Cedric Wilson. Cam White had a tight coverage. Could have been pass interference on Mike White pass to Julian Hill on 3rd and medium. Mike White finds Gaskins on a short route to convert 3rd and 5. So today they did a lot of that, short gain work, 3rd down situations. They did a lot of that, all right? Skylar Thompson finds River Craycraft on the right sideline to convert a 3rd and 6. Thompson looks off the inside linebacker, then tries to fit a pass over the middle. Channing Tindall got his hands on the ball, but couldn't bring down the interception. So, obviously, Skylar Thompson almost threw a pick that was dropped too. Channing Tindall couldn't finish it out. Y'all hit that like button for me if you appreciate the coverage. All right. Now we're moving on to 11 on 11s. Jalen Twyman gets a run stuff on Devon A-Chain run. So A-Chain got the rock. He got stuffed. Tua lost a jump ball to Waddle, but Ramsey is stride for stride and gets the pass breakup. Almost comes down with the interception. I guess that's the second one. Well, the first one that was almost picked. So that's two. So Tua throws up a jump ball. So obviously the ball placement was horrible. He just put it up there. Ramsey was stride for stride in good position and almost came down with the pick, but couldn't. Next up, Van Ginkel sets the edge well on a run by Jeff Wilson Jr. Good job, defense, stopping the run. Agood gets pressure on a pass rush. More 11 on 11. Skyler finds Julian Hill deep. Audrey Miller with a run stuff on A-Chain. Again, another run stuff. Skyler finds Braylon Sanders on a deep crosser for a 30-yard gain. Skyler looked like he cooking. Then Skyler underthrows Tyreek, who had a step on Ethan Bonner. You know who Ethan Bonner is, so I'm not shocked he had a step on him. But you underthrew it. That's a touchdown, Skyler. Yeah, if you try to move up that depth chart, that ain't how you do it. You have a few nice plays, but you can't miss out on a potential touchdown. The pass allowed Bonner to get back and get a hand on it. More 11 on 11s. Cameron Good with a pressure-like sack. Skyler finds Berrios down the left sideline for a 60-yard catch and run touchdown. So, wow. Deep ball from Skyler for the touchdown, so he got one back. And that was the play of the day, by the way. Cam Smith was in coverage. Cam Smith beat by Berrios from Skyler. Jerome Baker gets his hands on a Tua pass over the middle, couldn't come down with the interception. That's the third one mentioned that almost got picked. Tua almost got picked for the third time. That's the end of that thread. There's a lot more threads coming out of camp. That was sent to me as give me a second. Let me see. I had another one. Dang, I deleted it. Let me see if I can find it again. I can't wait to go to camp, man. I also got a top cornerback wins a matchup against a top receiver for the second time. After X pass breakup on Hill yesterday, Ramsey had tight coverage and breakup against Jalen Waddle on a deep ball, on a Tua deep ball Thursday. Great play by Ramsey before he got hurt. What's killing me is we keep on getting reports that these guys are tight coverage, but the ball coming anyway. That's what's concerning. Barry Jackson said everything pales in comparison to condition of Ramsey, to be determined. But young defender Cam Smith, Kohu, Miller, Bonner, Agood among those with good days. Skyler to Berrios 60-plus yard touchdown was play of the day. Just going through to see if make sure I ain't missing nothing. All right, maybe that was it. Um, I was told there was no more than 5 minutes left in practice from the time Ramsey was helped up to the time the cart came out. Just extra context. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. So y'all got to stop just because the players were getting interviews saying he's going to be good and all that, because they don't even know if he's hurt or not. The players don't know. They're still on the field, and then they go straight to doing those interviews. They don't know what's going on inside, so we're going to find out. All right. Let me see. Give me a moment. Um, a lot of people being optimistic, which is good. They're hoping that they just didn't want him to limp off at the end of practice. Everybody worked hard today. Mm. All right. Honestly, I think that might be it of relevance. Um, one moment, y'all. Just making sure. Yeah, pretty much at this time, that's all the relevant news I have for you until I, have the phone call tonight. Um, hold on. All right, here we go. We might have a little bit more stuff. Okay. Um, Now, Omar Kelly is saying all three quarterbacks had solid performances on a day, unfortunately overshadowed by the Jalen Ramsey injury. So they feel all the quarterbacks had solid days. This is exactly why I love going to camp, because I was told 4 almost interceptions and only one of them happened. I don't know how that actually gets to solid, but okay. Unfortunately, nothing that happened during practice was anywhere near as significant as Ramsey. Um, Alec Ingle had the orange jersey. All right. Um. Now, to add some context, Omar said Tua and the other quarterbacks were victimized by drops throughout practice, as it was not a glorious day for the receivers. So he's putting some of the blame on the receivers. Um, Hill dropped an intermediate range pass from Tua over the middle after beating Xavier Howard inside. Elijah Higgins had a drop for a second consecutive day. This one from Skylar Thompson, as Ukama failed to come up with a low but very catchable pass from Tua running towards the sideline. Ball placement. The big play of the day was a 68-yard touchdown from Thompson to Berrios. Coverage Cam Smith. Let me see if there's anything else worthy. Before he was injured, Ramsey also came up with a gem when he ran with Waddle step for step down the sideline, left sideline, and jumped to break up a deep throw from Tua. Again, that's a big concern for me. The fact that a lot of these are step for step. A lot of these were great coverage, but the ball comes anyway. The ball comes anyway. Now, Raekwon Davis had a productive day as well. Seeing if there's anything else before we get into some of the QB annual we want to finish out. David Long Jr. met Myles Gaskins in the backfield on a running play. Cameron Good quickly got past tackle Keon Smith on the line of scrimmage and made a beeline for White. That's everything, okay? That's everything. So my conclusion based off of what is reported, sloppy day by the offense. The running game was non-existent based off of what we're being told. The wide receivers had a lot of drops. They weren't very productive today. The corners dominated the wide receivers. Quarterbacks were all, made some plays. I think Tua is taking, in my opinion, too many risks. He's throwing into covered receivers on the boundary, hoping they can make a play, which is a concern, obviously. Across the middle, he got picked. But he did have some night-tight window throws. A lot of intermediate nice throws, so that's good. Skylar Thompson looked like he had a solid day with the exception of the one throw where he underthrew Tyreek for what could have been a touchdown. Mike White made a few plays, nothing glaring that came out. And then our fourth string quarterback also, made a few plays, they said. What else? Defensive line, we're hearing nothing from the defensive line. We ain't heard nothing yet from the defensive line. So we don't know what's going on in that area. I got to ask about that tonight. Linebackers, Channing Tindall was a little more productive today, but still probably falling behind. Long, he made a play in the backfield, a few run stops, but the secondary won today. Looks like the secondary won today. Okay, so hold on. Okay, I got it. All right, cool. My bad, y'all. But real quick before I get out of here, because I got like 22 minutes. Let's continue. I want to go over some of the QB annual. Let's continue on with that. Where we left off, so we can continue to break down the season in review. The detailed stats. Let me see. For our quarterback. All right. I gotta order me another mouse. This thing has been acting up. Hit that like button, guys. 300 people watching. Y'all punch the like button for me. Again, if you want to contribute to the training camp fund, the Cash App is at the bottom of the screen on the ticker going across. All right, let's go down to Tua. He's in the 500s. You think Dalvin Cook trolling the Jets? I think he may sign on the dotted line when he get there. They know what he asking for, and for them to be bringing him in, they're gonna talk to him, and it looks like they're gonna make that offer. They know what he asking for before he come down there. They know the price, so to be bringing him in, it's a good chance that because they see what's going on in camp, they liking what they see in camp, so they're like, yeah, let's make sure, let's go all. That's because if we get an injury in this position, that can be very concerning. Y'all bear with me. Hey, what's going on with this? Why is it taking so long? Okay, here we go. All right, Tua, here we go. Let me share my screen. Yeah, bear with me because this thing is taking longer than it should. All right. Give me a second. I want to see where we left off. All right, here we go, man. Let me make this larger so y'all can see. Let me go to 150. Maybe 175, 200. Let's do 200. And hopefully y'all can see it real good. All right, here we go. Let's dive in. Ooh, did that wrong. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now we want to go over PFF accuracy percentage map, okay? I learned something about Tua on this accuracy percentage map. It might blow your mind away. And it's very interesting and very telling, and we're going to go through it in just a moment. Let me just make sure I got everything. Okay. All right, so PFF passing grade map, okay? I want to show y'all something, okay? If y'all can see these numbers, there is something very telling on here. I want to see if y'all notice it. This is the passing grade of every all 9 buckets of the field. You know, you have the left short, left medium, intermediate, left deep, middle short, middle intermediate, middle deep, right short, right intermediate, right deep. Do y'all notice something on here about Tua Tagovailoa? The grades are the top row. The average in the NFL is the middle, and the difference between the average is at the bottom. I don't understand this. He's left-handed, but just bad throwing to the left. It reminds me of that pick in the San Francisco game where he just threw it, or the Chargers game, one of them, where it went to the left. Tyreek jumped, but it was way over him. And this isn't just like this small little thing. This is like, man, you're average at best on the left. Throwing deep left, bad. And you see what's been happening in the last few days in camp. Most of them are deep left. Intermediate left, pretty much average, and short left, average. Now, short in the middle of the field, average, and short to the right, he's way off the charts bad. And I be telling y'all that when he throw the short passes to the right, for some reason, it's like the worst passes ever, but I get it. He's going across one side of his body all the way to the other side. When you throw to the short right side of the field, since he's left-handed, he has to throw all the way. He has to turn his body all the way like 180 to throw over there. But if you notice that, Tua's making an L. Everything on the left side is no good, and everything short was no good this year. It just wasn't good at all. Where was he good? Smack dab in the middle of the field, where he can see, pretty much. Crossing routes. Crossers, slants, deep crossers, and the right side go routes on the right. Why is numbers like this important? Offensive coordinators study this stuff. Offensive coordinators are like, he don't like throwing to his left, and when he do, he ain't good. I don't have to. I could put my best corner on the right. I could scheme and double team to the right because he hasn't been very successful on the left at all. His most targeted routes, 11% of all his routes are out routes, and he has an 87 passer rating, which isn't great. His crossing routes, told you, 10% of them, and that's 151.6. Told you, that's his bread and butter, just across the middle, putting it in a spot so they can catch it and run in stride. In the quick slants, 9% of his routes are 88.4. I'm shocked that's not higher of a rating. But, hey, it's the crossing routes that's his strength. Here's the accuracy percentage map. Here's the accuracy percentage map. It's the same picture, but it gets even worse in the intermediate on the right. Even though he completes it at a high level on the right in the intermediate, his accuracy is terrible. He's pretty much more so average on the left side with accuracy, like 16th ranked. And in the middle bottom, I mean, all his short passes just aren't accurate. And this is what I was telling y'all. His ball placement, it's important. His ball placement. If it ain't smack dab in the middle past 10 yards or deep right, throwing it up, it's bad ball placement. Let's keep it moving. Accuracy by depth. Behind the line of scrimmage, 64.9% of his passes are accurate. And that's 8% lower, 8.6% lower than the league average. The first 10 yards, 53% of his passes are accurate, and that's 11% under the league average. Intermediate 10 to 19, 55% of his passes are accurate, and that's above the league average. League average is pretty much about 51% on the intermediate, and he's above the league average in his accuracy. That's it. The middle of the field accuracy. Outside of that, and deep in his deep passes were accurate as well. That's why everybody came out. Tua was the most accurate intermediate deep passer in the NFL. Yeah. Small sample size, but he was. But all of these short, behind the line of scrimmage and short passes, he was one of the worst in the NFL with accuracy. And that's a majority of his passes. I'm going to need to go over the route heat map for the receivers and targets. There's more receivers. Now, here we go. Accuracy charting. This is the one that gives you a picture. This is the accuracy charting, okay? These are the percent of his throws that were attempted, okay? 54.6% of his throws were accurate, but that's below average in the NFL. The orange is below average in the NFL. 64.6% of all passes he threw were accurate passes, but the league average is higher than that. He's below average in accuracy in the NFL, his overall accuracy. So that technically he's somewhere around like 18 to 20 in accurate passes. All right, right in the frame, right there, but bam. Now, then you have front passes. So let me help y'all understand something. Accurate passes are great. Front passes are good. High passes are good. Low passes are good. And back passes are good because they're catchable. But it's still not accurate. But they are catchable. So 3.3% of his passes are thrown in front. It's not accurate, but it is catchable. And even those are below average in the NFL. In front, those are uncatchable. 3.9% of all passes he throws are in front and uncatchable. Below average in the NFL. Back. That's right behind the receivers where they can reach back because it is catchable. 8% of his passes are behind the receivers. That's the league average. Behind, uncatchable ball, 2.2% of those, and that's average in the NFL. Now, a high pass, it's still catchable, but 6.9%, which is below average in the NFL. Low passes are catchable, but 7.2%, which is below average in the NFL. Overthrows, that's an uncatchable ball. Tua he don't overthrow people. He actually good. 4.2% of passes being overthrown is good because he don't overthrow as much. The league average is somewhere around 6 or 7% for overthrows, not Tua. He don't overthrow the ball often, which we know that because he underthrows the ball more often, which it shows 3.6% of all his passes are underthrown, and he's below average in his performance in that area. So as you can see, a whole bunch of orange below average and 2 average and 1 good because he don't overthrow. All right. Do me a favor, Brian Moore. Don't get blocked, bro. Nobody's going hard on Tua. This is the QB annual chart. All I'm doing is reading it. Why is that triggering you? Because I'm reading it. This isn't my words. No, Finn's rule. I don't think so. But these aren't my words. Why you say we going hard when I'm just reading the chart? Just because you don't like it, but I can guarantee you ain't seeing this information shown anywhere else. Because they don't want to show this information anywhere else because it kills this accuracy narrative. Does this look like accuracy? Here's your truth. Oh, he's the most accurate quarterback. Oh, he's the most. No, that's them intermediate crossing routes that he hit at a high clip, and everything else he off the mark. Can you compare it to Josh Allen? Yeah, I'll go over Josh Allen's accuracy heat chart. And here comes your accuracy. Accurate plus, he's ranked 24th in the league. Accurate passes, he's ranked 27th. Overall, just all his passes, his accuracy, he's 27th in the NFL. Catchable, inaccurate passes, he's 4th. He's 4th in the NFL for catchable, inaccurate passes, which means he throws a lot of inaccurate passes that are catchable. Let's go back to the chart so you can see. Hold on. Dang, I done zoomed up too far. Give me a second. Oh, went way too far. Let's go back to the chart. Inaccurate catchable is the front, high, back, or low. They're still catchable, but they're not in the accurate range in the frame of the player. Okay? In uncatchable passes, he's 10th in the NFL. That's not bad. So 4th in the league with inaccurate catchable, but at least they're catchable. I give him that. I like that. But they are inaccurate. So the receiver got to do more work. But he's 27th in the NFL in accuracy. This is what I've been telling y'all this whole time. And just because beat writers and everybody want to spread this narrative, Tua's accuracy. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Completion percentage ain't accuracy. We all out here watching the same game where the ball placement is just terrible. And now you got data. This ain't TD. I don't work for PFF. This man is 27th in the NFL in accuracy. This is receiver alignment. Don't really care much about that. Time to throw. He's been the same his whole career. That's why people like McDaniel made it where he throws the ball faster. No, Flores offense tried to do this too. His time to throw the ball has been the same pretty much his entire career, helping him hurry up and get the ball out of his hand. And the truth be told, what I was trying to tell y'all, this chart, this right here, also shows you the more time he has, the worse it gets. 2 or less, he's 11th in the league. 2.1 to 2.5, he's number 1 in the NFL. 2.6 to 3, 17th. Over 3, he's third, though. Over 3, he's third. But there's no trend to it. Oh my gosh, my mouse. All right, what is this? Average depth of target, key passing metrics. And here you have it. Key passing metrics. This year, Tua's EPA, which is very important, he was second in the NFL. That is phenomenal. His dropbacks were 21st. That's because he got hurt. He didn't play all the games. He would have been up there in dropbacks. But his EPA per play is phenomenal. He was second in the NFL. That's an accomplishment. But his accurate pass percentage, he's 27th in the NFL. Matter of fact, he was less accurate this year than he was the 2 years with Flores. His completion percentage was 19th in the NFL, worse than the year before. His yards per attempt, he was number 1 in the NFL, 8.9. His passer rating, he was number 1 in the NFL at 105. And we know it ain't because of the completion percentage. His passer rating is what it is because of the yards and non-interceptions. That's what drove it. Somebody asked me to compare the accuracy chart with Josh Allen. Let me try. Let me try. I got to see what page he on first. Give me a second. Let's see what page Josh Allen is on. Content. Oh, I went too fast. Josh Allen is on 308. So let me go to 308. Yeah, do Brock Purdy next, TD. Let's see. Give me a second. I don't know why this PDF file takes so long to load. Do Herbert instead of Allen. We're just gonna peek at Josh Allen's. We'll peek at it. We're gonna peek at his accuracy chart. Well, let me see. Well, he don't have any issue for sure on any part of the field other than deep left. That's for sure. Wait, I'm going to a whole nother quarterback. Something wrong. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. Here's Josh Allen's accuracy chart. Yeah, it's better than Tua's. It's better than Tua's for sure. It's better than Tua's. He got a lot of green. He got some yellow and one orange. Yeah. Whew. You said Herbert. Justin Herbert, Josh Allen. So Justin Herbert should be Chargers. I think this is Herbert right here. Here's Herbert's. Yeah, this is Justin Herbert's. He's very good. He got dark green on accurate passes. Herbert is accurate. We all know that. Herbert's man. Now he's terrible with passes behind the receiver. 9%, way more than Tua. He throws behind the receiver a lot, but all the other throws just about are good, with one very good and two of them average. No elite colors for Josh. Nah, I wonder who does have some elite colors. Let me see. Here comes Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett all over the place. I mean, this is as good as Tua's to me. But his is more weird. Who is this? Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins got a lot of green, man. Mahomes and Burrow. All right, let me find them. Kirk. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes would be down. So who's purple? Give me a second. Who is this? That's Lamar Jackson. Ugh. I ain't gonna lie. Lamar Jackson's, to me, look just like Tua's. I don't like that. Let me see. Mac Jones. Not good either. Same boat. Same boat. Hey, can we get somebody who's just like a dog? Phenomenal. Matthew Stafford. That's solid, but a lot of below average areas too. Nah, they ain't gonna cut it. I think is this Mahomes? Let me see. Is that Mahomes? Patrick Mahomes. Shoo. See? Mahomes ain't all that. Oh well, overthrows. Very good. And that means he's better at that than most of his peers. But no, he got a lot of below average, man. Patrick Mahomes ain't as accurate as people make it seem. But guess what? The truth is, this is you know what? This is a great example right here. Now, don't get me wrong. He got 3 categories in green, and that's good, especially since he got the ones in front so the guys can keep running. That's ball placement. That's what's important. But I'm telling y'all, this is very accurate of Mahomes. And you know why? Because it's his legs that's making him even look his legs are making him way better. His legs. As just a pure thrower, he's phenomenal, but he ain't like the best of all time. I know a lot of people won't like that. Russell Wilson, 2 categories behind. He's very good. He never threw it behind. He got accuracy, throwing right in the frame. The rest of it, he struggles. Let me go to Joe Burrow. Let me see if I can find Burrow. Joe Burrow. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Oh, never mind. I'm over my time. I actually got to get ready to roll. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Jalen Hurts. Yeah, see, he got 4 green categories, right? And then he got 3 yellows, which is average, and 2 below averages. That's behind receivers, so he underthrows behind sometimes, and low. He got a low and behind issue, but those are the only 2 categories that he's worse than the rest of the league in. Otherwise, the yellow means he's average on those throws in the league, and the green means he's better than average. So he got a lot more green. I much rather prefer a chart like that. Cincinnati Bengals. That's what I want to find. Well, hold on. Geno supposedly had a good year. Let me see what he did. They say he was one of the most accurate. Let me see how true that is. Geno Smith. My bad, y'all. My screen went out. I was finna show y'all Geno Smith. Y'all gonna be shocked. Geno actually, man. Wow. You're gonna be shocked. Look at Geno's chart. Here you go. Whoa. Geno, he probably was the most accurate quarterback in the NFL last year. Look at Geno. This is wow. Wow. That is crazy. Big time crazy. And Geno did his thing. That's why they paid him. Geno better than Mahomes just last year as far as accuracy. Y'all already know they're gonna discredit these stats. Oh, yeah, his stats had Geno above Mahomes. Okay, like, and I want to do Joe Burrow, and then I'll be done, y'all. All right, let me see the. All right, that's all. I'm gonna do that one, and then I'm done, y'all. Yeah. Oh, he's after this one. Jalen. Oh, all right. And Jared Goff is very accurate as well. Jimmy, dang, it's a lot of J's in this league. All right, here we go. Joe Burrow, and I'm out of here. Yeah, very accurate. He got 5 categories in the green. Behind and high, he got to work on. And in front, his lead passes, he's average. But everywhere else, there's a lot of green on Burrow. I got to get out of here, y'all. I'm over my time. I will see y'all this evening. We will continue breaking this stuff down. And we're going to have a guest tonight as well. So love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Punch that like button. Let your friends and family members know about the channel as well. Appreciate y'all so much. Fins up no matter what. Peace. I'm out.